What's going on, guys? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that first clip of Venom the Duck. That was 95,000 damage. I was just messing around with him in the labs. I showed the nodes beforehand. I don't know how that damage came to be, but I don't know. I tried. I was like, holy crap. I need to go bring this guy against the Act 5 boss, Ultron, to try and do that again. Fortunately, the result isn't quite as good, but I'm not sure how that happened. That was 95,000. Like, I was like, oh, because Ultron has such high armor, we're cooking him in his armor. But I tried to get on this Ultron, which I would assume has higher armor, but I don't know. But anyway, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed that first clip. That was like the coolest fight I think I've ever done. That was pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But now we're just going to get into some Venom the Duck gameplay. So we're going to go through this whole quest, try to build him up. I use him for every fight except one. I go ahead and use Blade for the Spider-Man fight. Just because I don't want to deal with the Spider-Man. So, yeah. So this first fight, we've got a Yellow Jacket. I started off with a Fury. I brought Carnage, so that has a higher chance to trigger the Frenzy buffs from the Frenzy pool, which is like the attack. So basically there's Fury, Precision, and Power Gain. So right here I go ahead and get the Precision, add to the RNA bank. So as you guys can see up in the corner next to the little Venom the Duck, like his picture, see it's a 2 now, so there's a Fury and a Precision in the RNA bank. So every time I use an L3, I will trigger those buffs, and every time I start a new fight, I will trigger those buffs. I finished the fight with the Power Gain. I would have loved to add that to the bank, but unfortunately, there wasn't enough health on that Yellow Jacket, so couldn't. But yeah, so we're going to head up on the Power Gain path. It's a shorter path, and we're going to be able to build up some of our buffs. So I learned on the last fight here that what you can actually do is when you start the basically how you get buffs in the RNA bank is you use a special when you have the buff, and it has to be special 1 or 2, and then it'll be put into the bank. What I didn't know was at the start of the fight, when you have all your buffs from the bank, if you use a special with all those buffs on, it'll take 3 of them and put them in the bank. I didn't realize that until the last fight, and I go ahead and I think I put 3 Furies into the bank, so you guys will see that. But yeah, this is the fight. I just wanted to get this fight over with. Go ahead and use Blade real quick. Show Blade some love, man. This guy has been getting no love recently. He's getting not really getting any love from me either. I'd rank him down probably if I got the chance. So yeah, it's kind of a rip Blade, especially with the new Alliance War changes. But you know, Blade's still good for the just overall champ. It's still solid. Go ahead and use the L2, drop that Spider-Man. Don't have to worry. And now next up, I think we have. Who's next? I don't even remember. Alright, the Hood. So we're gonna go ahead and bring Venom the Duck against this Hood. We got class disadvantage, but that's okay. I'm just trying to build up 10 buffs into the RNA bank before we get to the final Ultron. So yeah, Power Gain, Special 2 Bias. It's all good. We're just gonna be baiting out those L1s, lickety split every time. He's not gonna get to an L2. So yeah, let's start this fight. As you can see, we start with the Fury and the Precision. I am running Suicides. But that's okay. I just had to use a couple potions throughout, which is fine. You get them from the free crystal. It's no biggie. So yeah, go ahead, bait the L1 here. And now I'm so basically what buffs I want in the bank, like 1 or 2 regens, 3 Furies, 3 Power Gains would be ideal. But that's like what you ideally want. You know, you can't always get exactly. Sometimes you just take what you can get. So. Yeah, as long as you don't have like half of them being perfect block, I mean it's all good as long as you got some attacking ones. And any regen is nice. I really like regen, especially running the Suicides. The regen is pretty nice. So I go ahead, drop the L1 here just in time. Oh yeah, it was close. Just in time to put it into the bank. I almost didn't get it, but there we go. So now the next fight will start with that regen, and I get a stupid armor. Like I'm not gonna put an armor into the bank, and I'm not gonna put a perfect block into the bank either. If I have a say in the matter, you know, if it just happens, I get it, and I use special. I accidentally put in the bank. It can happen. That's one of the things I don't really like about this character. We're just gonna have some fun with him today. So yeah, we got him as a 6-star from Comic-Con. I haven't made like any really videos on him. I don't know. I just, you know, when I get new champs now, my focus is Alliance War. That's it. That's all I'm focusing on, either for defense or offense. If they don't fit one of those 2 criteria, I'm not really interested in this champion. So Venom the Duck, he is not an Alliance War attacking champion. He is not. I mean, I don't think Sentry's an Alliance War attack champion either, but Idolist brings him. I mean, you can bring him if you want. If you're really good with him, that's cool. You can use whoever you want. If you don't die, I mean, hey, then that's cool. But personally, I'm not bringing him as an Alliance War champion. So yeah, but he is cool. You know, he's got some cool stuff going on. He's fun to use. You know, fun champs are always good. But yeah, like when I focus on champs that I'm going to be ranking up, that I'm going to be investing my tier 5 basic, those very scarce resources into, they got to be for Alliance War, and this guy just doesn't fit that. So yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, he's still fun. Still gonna, like, his L2 is really cool. I really like this L2 aspect. He gives them an armor buff. As you see, it looks like Iceman has 3 ice armors now. And just look at those numbers in red, 3,700. He's basically cooking, this is what it says in his notes too. He's cooking them in their armor. They're boiling in their armor. So, you know, I really like that because it's not a debuff. So if you're fighting a debuff immune anything, it's still going to work. It's a buff. It's actually giving them armor rating, but they're cooking in that armor. It's you know, it's cool. I like that. Yeah, got some cool stuff going on. You know, he's good for like long questing, where you can build up a whole bunch of the buffs. And then he can actually do some pretty good damage output. But yeah, again, Alliance War, I'm not gonna be doing that. But yeah, he is fun for long questing. It's that kind of stuff. If you're really into that, you know, I could see him being used in Act 5. I don't know. I go through these fights pretty quick as a 6-star, but I don't know. Maybe I could see it. He could come in handy in some quests, but he doesn't have like anything like super going on, like where he's going to be able to control power, where he's going to be able to control healing. You know, he doesn't have stuff like that going on. So it's kind of tough. But I could see some uses for him. Like the armor thing is really cool. He gets some pretty good damage output as well. And here we go. Got the power gain. Put that in the bank. The power gain is actually really good. If you can stack up a bunch of those, you can get to an L2 like at the start of the fight, like super, like in like a combo. That's pretty cool to do. As you saw in the first clip, I had like 6 of them. And yeah, I got into that L2 super quick. So here on this Carnage fight, this is where I finally figured out, I'm like, wait, if I just use my L1 at the start of the fight, when I have all my buffs from the bank, will I put more buffs in the bank? It doesn't really make, like, if you think about it as like a bank, you take money out of the bank and you're using it at the start of the fight, but then you put the money back in the bank, but you're putting money that you got out of the bank back into the bank, and it's doubling. So I don't know, it didn't really make sense. I didn't think you could do it, but you can do it, I guess. So so watch the little 6 next to Venom the Duck. You'll see it'll go up to 9 after I use this special one. Oh, do it. Wait, what? Not use it? Maybe I used it. Oh, that's right. I used the L3 and then I do it. That's right. That's what happens. I do it, but yeah, if you use the L3, it activates all the buffs in the bank. I remember I was like stuck against the wall and I used the L3. Right. I just did this fight and I forgot. But yeah, as far as his duped ability goes, it does help the toxic armor stay on longer, which is really nice because that toxic armor is where you're going to get a lot of your damage from. So my 6-star being unduped kind of suffers from that, but still, it's not essential for him to be duped. Go ahead and just tap it really quick because I don't want to get a lot of damage off. I want to make sure I can get back up to an L1 and test the theory that I can put more buffs in the bank. Because like I thought about it back when I killed that Ultron at the start of the video. I didn't remember putting that many power gains into the bank. So there you go. Boom, we're at 9 now. Just barely got it off. Because he gets pretty hard when he has all the buffs. So now we're at 9 in the bank. The next fight is pretty sweet. We fight a Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. We just mow through him. And then we get to the Papa Ultron. So like I said, the Papa Ultron doesn't go quite as good as the one in the Oculate Labs. Nowhere near that. But he's still okay for the fight, you know. I was trying to get it so that I trigger my L2 when I trigger his armor. But the Ultron, he can be kind of annoying. Like, you got to worry about the evade. Keeping track of the evade and keeping track of Venom the Duck's buffs, keeping track of trying to get the Tox armor off. It's a lot to think about, a lot going on with this guy. But yeah, look how we just mow through this Spider-Man. I get up to 10 buffs in the RNA, but I wanted to just get up to 10 for this Ultron. We just mowed that Spider-Man down. Crazy stuff there. So yeah, now we're moving in this Ultron. And I'm like, okay, you know, Ultron, can we get that 90k kind of damage off again? I was like, can I do that again? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. So I healed up, used some potions beforehand, so you know I have some good health. We start the fight with a regen as well, and boom, we have 4 Furies, 1 power gain, 1 armor, and 3 regen, and 1 critical crit buff. Precision, that's what it's called. So yeah, as you can see, we're hitting okay, but I don't want to parry him because he got the power gain, so these buffs are kind of going to waste right now. Gotta worry about the evade too. It's kind of annoying to balance everything. He's also got the vigor going on. The cool thing about Howard is his bleeds are pretty strong, and against bleed immunes, he actually puts a degen on them, which is actually really cool. I do also really like that. So I go ahead and try to get my L2 off here, realize the armor, and the armor's gone. So I'm like, crap. He gets procs and armor up, so now he has 3 armors, but you can see our damage isn't anything too crazy. He has 4 armors now. Again, we've got to worry about the evade too, which is super annoying. There is a 20k. That was actually pretty good. But yeah, it's not the 90k damage right now. I think it was because we crit on the second part of our L2. I think that's why we got that 90k damage off on that Oculate Lab Ultron. Maybe that was why. I don't know. Maybe if you guys know, let me know. It was really cool. Not exactly sure how it worked though. But yeah, so he gets an evade. I think it's soon here. I'm trying to get him to trigger an armor, but he just keeps getting regen. He keeps getting the power gain. The Fury's pretty annoying. Oh, more regen. But I think it's right around here. I go in, and he evades and he kills me. Oh, that was a 13k, 8k. That was pretty strong. Yeah, right here I triggered the power gain. It happens, you know, it happens. You look away for a second, you focus on something else for a second, boom, he's got the power gain, you put a debuff on him, and boom, he got an L3, and I'm dead. So rip, but that's okay. I just go ahead, pop 40% revive, hop back in here. I start with all my buffs, so it's cool. I like how you can start the fight with all the buffs. But yeah, we did okay. Not bad, first run. It happens, man. It happens. It's all good. Not too fussed about it. We're doing some decent damage with Venom the Duck. I'm just trying to have fun with this guy. You know, of course he starts with the power gain. He can't start with the freaking armor. It's got to be the power gain. So I can't parry, or else he'll get like an L3 again and kill me. So now he's got the armor, but I'm not at an L2. Trying to get back up there, but just don't have my buffs anymore, so I don't have the power gain. And I think I could have got some pretty sweet damage off at the end here, because we triggered the armor up. But yeah, our L2 goes ahead and kills him. Thanks, L2. So yeah, that's gonna do it though for this. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video of Venom the Duck wrecking it in Act 5. It was pretty fun. You know, he's a fun champ. Any other Venom the Duck videos you guys want me to make, go ahead, give me any suggestions you want down in the comments below. Again, don't think he's going to be an Alliance War champion. Could be an AQ champion if that's what you're looking for. Stack up a bunch of regens, some Furies. But the thing is, he's got no immunities. That's also a weakness of him. But yeah, overall, fun questing champion. Long questing. He's not bad. Toxic armor. He's got some cool stuff going on. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. And drop a like for that 95k damage at the start of the fight. It's so sick. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out.